Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jane. I know he already said that, but I'm a student here in year 11 here at Kabojja International School, and I'm here to take you on a journey that all of us have been on, and that is high school. When we enter a new stage in our lives, we have expectations for what that could look like. Maybe the friends we'll make along the way, maybe the new things that we'll learn, and the experiences that we'll take with us after high school. But sometimes that perfect plan that we have in our head doesn't go the way that we want it to. And I'm here to take you on a journey similar to that, which is my own, and I hope you enjoy. So I joined high school with a very unrealistic expectation. I thought it was going to be exactly like High School Musical. I thought we were going to be a group of girls frolicking the hallways, sitting together for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, studying together and getting straight A's and making memories to last a lifetime. But that isn't what happened, so I want you to picture this. I'm seated in the disabled stall of my high school bathroom, and in these stalls, we have mirrors. And that stall where I sat was a place for me to hide, a place where I could escape the world around me, and a place where I'd let my sadness and depression linger for as long as I wanted. Whenever I'd look at myself in that mirror, I'd hate the person that stared back at me. I hated that my skin was dark and all the other girls had brown skin and they were pretty. I hated that at the time I had really short hair and all the other girls had such long hair. I hated that people were better than me and they made me feel less because of that. And because of all this, it was so easy to hate myself. It was so easy to look at myself and look at others and want to be like anyone else. Why? Because they were not me. Until one day, something changed. Maybe exhaustion is what I felt. Maybe I was tired of putting myself down all the time. And I asked myself, who said that you weren't enough, Jane? Who planted the idea that the person that you are, your reflection, is something that you should hate? And as I went along this journey, I answered that question. And I learned that no one else plants that idea. You do. All everyone does is give you a seed, their opinion, their expectation, their judgment. You choose whether to put it in the soil, to water it, to let it grow, to let it blossom. And then when it finally grows, it has fruits. And the fruits that it bears, you may not be able to bear, pun intended. I like to think of human beings when we're born like blank slates. And as we grow, the world begins to write on us. Expectations, judgments, stereotypes, and opinions. And then we get so caught up in what everyone wants to say about us that we give everyone else the power of the pen to write our stories, but we forget that we are the authors of our own stories. I got told a lot that I was too much. I was too energetic and I was too loud. But then I thought about it. What if everyone telling me that I was too much was telling me that I'm just enough for what my future has to offer me? I thought about how much I hated myself and how much the world hated me too. And I asked myself, not everyone is the problem. Why does no one like me? And it proved everything that I thought about myself until I learned one key thing. And it's that people treat you how you treat yourself. The cruel way that the world treated me was a reflection of the cruel way that I treated myself. I gave everyone else the power of the pen to write my story that when people read my book, they were bored. It was cliché. They had seen it before. And as I stand here, still learning to be my own author, and still learning to write with my own pen, as I study hard to become a medical lawyer, wherever the wind may take me, maybe to Makerere, maybe to the UK, maybe to Canada, maybe to the US, that when I stand on that stage and when I'm wearing my graduation cap, my crown that symbolizes how far that I have come, my own story will be complete and I will be proud of it. Thank you.